DJ. Nah, that's my DJ.
I'm about to edit my name.
Huh?
I'm editing my name. No, you might as well do that too. Yeah, no, I do it for you. Little bubbles over your name, over your camera, all the way to the left.
You do it then.
I got you.
See, I just joined the chat like this.
Hold on.
Boom.
Is that good or no?
The fantasy G. I mean, that's who I am, right?
Or you want lowercase up until the G?
Oh, that's good. I don't care.
You great? Oh yeah, we already said we're going live.
Yep.
Let me share the Twitter right quick.
We got 2 viewers. Two.
You're in the chat, right?
Yeah.
Hold on.
So injuries. Then what? Game recaps.
Yeah.
And then what? Biggest surprise or something?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Are we going back game by game, or are we going to talk about the biggest surprise? What do you want to do?
Probably do the game by game recap for our. I guess we could do biggest surprise first. And then what? Biggest. I guess biggest surprise works. Just F it.
All right.
And then that'll lead us into 2 games because I'll have 1 game, you have 1 game. And then we'll just kind of go from there down the list, all right?
So wait now.
Oh my god, dude, what are you doing?
What'd you say? You said I have a game and you have a game?
I said a lot, Aaron. What do you mean? What did I say, Doug?
No, I thought you were going. I thought you.
10 minutes, dude.
I thought you were listening to games first, man.
You are unbelievable, dude. So we go through injuries, then we go biggest surprise. You got 1, I got 1, so that's 2 games. We'll kind of segue from the biggest surprise right into the game.
Gotcha. You said you have it on your phone or on your computer.
Both. Oh, actually on my phone. But I can see it on here. I'm going to take down GG week 1. Kenny, dog, shut your motherfucking ass up, dog. I'm sick of you already.
Mahomes saved them for sure.
You got bailed out, dog. You're not good. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but it's also just week 1.
Yeah, it's week 1, broski. Does this not affect my speech? Can you still hear me good?
I hear you loud and clear.
All right, you ready?
Hold on 1 second.
So we'll go intro injuries. Biggest surprise. So let's say your biggest surprise is the Eagles winning 32-6.
No, my biggest surprise is the fucking Saints steamrolling your team, dog.
I'm just saying, whoever it is, you bring up yours, then we'll kind of go into that game. And like, all right, my biggest surprise is this. We'll go into that game, and then we'll just go down the rest of the list.
All right. Sounds good.
We got 14 games, right? Yep.
Yeah, 14 games.
Something about the Tampa Bay game?
Negative.
All right. 50 each, though. What you mean 50 each, dog? We ain't bet. Did we?
We did.
What?
We did.
What do you mean?
Roll it. Just roll it back again another time.
Oh my God, there it is.
Yeah, just roll it back again.
Week 1 matchup. You guys had it too, Aaron?
Yeah. No, wait. No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
Oh, Aaron's saying no, you didn't, Ken.
Did we, Kenny? I don't think we did. We had something different.
It down for me, but
we had we had something different. I thought
you got 50 on Juju Claypool, 50 on Andrews Pitts.
Who has Pitts? I have Pitts, or he has Pitts?
You do with your scrub ass. I got one
week
more
1.
with Pitts. I don't know what it is.
Week 1.
All right. Hey, Kenny said, yeah, you guys did have it.
Okay, I'll honor it. Hold on 1 sec. I'm a little dark. Hold on.
I'm gonna go potty, y'all, and then we'll be good. Woo!
Hey Kenny, how about George owing me lunch already? Week 1. Am I still dark? Holy fuck.
It's your boy Yo Gotti. All right. I gotta find my biggest surprise real quick.
Who's the bag? Aaron Rodgers?
What?
Kenny.
Who's the bag, dude?
Aaron Rodgers, bro.
Why would you say that?
Because he is.
Oh, really?
Yeah. How's that, Kenny? Is that better? Whoa. What? I'm sick of this guy.
Dude.
Kenny.
All right, I got my biggest surprise.
I already have mine.
All right, you ready?
Hold on. Kenny say I'm still a little dark.
You ready, Aaron?
Yeah, let's do it.
So, injuries, biggest surprise, game recaps, okay?
All right.
After game recaps, we go right into a Sunday night.
Yeah, we can.
What is it? Shy at LAR?
Yeah.
All right. Game starting now.
Thought you weren't watching it right now.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna, but I'm turning it on.
All right.
Actually, you're right. I probably won't. All right.
All right, let's do it. Go ahead and do your intro.
Whew. Wow, you've been doing the intro good, Doug.
Nah.
You don't fuck with it?
That's only on the betting show. We need a moderator on the betting show.
All right.
So that's where you come in.
Here goes nothing.
Yep.
All right. Welcome to the Gridiron God. It's your boy, the Fantasy G.
It's your boy A2.
What it do? A2 was Hannah.
Man, trying to come down from this Fantasy Sunday.
Yep, week 1 is almost in the books. Not almost in the books. Still got 2 games, but majority of the games have taken place. We're bringing you guys this show live right now on Twitch, YouTube, and Podbean, or no?
Just switch YouTube for now.
Twitch and YouTube. So thank you for our fans for listening, supporting with us live. Before we get started with our week 1 recap, again, kind of almost a full week 1 recap. We're going to socials. We finally got the sign right, y'all. The Grind God, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch. Boom. A2 is a beast. Usually sits here. He's not good. Your boy, the Fantasy G, right here, y'all. Let's get it.
I would agree with me not being good. So after this week's.
Yeah, you and me both. We'll see. It's only week 1, but again, follow us. If you guys follow us on these 3, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, send us a message. We still got some free swag to give. Nobody has done it. We've gotten reports. People do follow us on all 3. All you got to do is tell us. You get free swag.
Tell us, screenshot it.
Yep. So again, this is a nice face mask. We're going to come up with some shirts. Get a lot of cool gear. So we're looking forward to get it out to all our fans, and we thank you all. Also follow Podbean, Facebook, message us on any platform, Twitter. You know, we got the betting show. It's been having pretty good success. I think Aaron's about like even. I think Matthew is plus on his bet. So
Yeah, I'm getting closer to even. I'm still over a little bit after week 0, but I'm getting close to even. Matt is killing it though. We need to get Kfo on the show. He's
yeah,
our third wheel.
yeah. Kenny was been trying to get in on that. So we'll see him soon. Hopefully back partnered
Yes,
up with Clear and Guide.
yes,
But
sir.
again, be sure we love the input. We love the interaction. Thank you for everybody listening to us live. Again, on Twitch and YouTube. We love hearing what you got to say. Talk to us live. We'll try to talk back and not let it affect the show too much. We're now affiliated on Twitch. Be sure to follow us. You know what I'm saying? Hit on that subscribe button to show us your love and support. Let us know what we can do better to aid you guys and just make it more exciting show. We're here for the people. So
Yes, we do it for the
thank
people.
you. All right. So let's get right into it. Week 1, couple injuries, couple big key injuries. First off, my boy going down, Ryan Fitzmagic with a hip injury. Rivera didn't tell us too much about it, vintage Rivera, but
Yeah.
uh, yeah.
Hopefully it's not too serious because you have a lot riding on Fitzpatrick being that quarterback of that team. So
But Taylor Heineke, good solid backup. I think he's one of the better backups in the league. You saw him last year start that playoff game and not almost beat Bucks, but he played good versus the Bucks and really showed heart. He came in, gave him a chance to do something today, but definitely not
yeah,
Fitzmagic. They brought Fitzmagic in for a reason. They named him the starter for a reason. We'll see what happens, but I'd expect him this time. He got ruled out pretty quickly, so we'll see more. We'll just have to wait for more on that. In the meantime, I don't recommend picking up Heineke and starting him as your quarterback. Just too soon for that. So,
yep. Who was the other
but
one? Jerry Judy.
so unless it was a real QB heavy league, so.
Right.
Another, I think they called it a knee injury. Raheem Mostert went out pretty early in that game as well.
About 2 carries in.
Yep. So, hate to see that already for Raheem Mostert, who already has an injury of the histories, but
Mm-hmm.
did go down. You saw Trey Sermon was inactive before the game. Jermichael Hasty, I think, got like 1 carry on the goal line, and then most of it was not Elijah
Mitchell.
Moore, Elijah Mitchell Jr. I think he's junior. But
I don't know. I don't know about the junior part.
he turned it into a real good game. We'll see what comes out of that, but hopefully Mostert doesn't miss his time. If he does, look for those 2 rookie running backs to step up. And
Yeah.
Sermon, if he's active and more. Or
Yeah.
Mitchell. Damn it.
Yeah. Sermon was a healthy and active, which is weird. So you don't really
Yep.
see those.
Yep, they drafted him pretty early too, before Mitchell, but I guess Mitchell's
3rd
done
round.
better in camp, or who knows. But again, we'll wait to see. I don't think Shanahan's going to tell you too much, but we'll go into it more in our waiver show. But definitely, Elijah Mitchell, definitely going to be a huge waiver pickup this week. Last kind of fantasy relevant player, and then we had one non-fantasy relevant, Jerry Jeudy for the Broncos. High ankle sprain. They already announced 6 to 8 weeks. Probably out. That's his time frame. Hate to see it. He had a pretty good game going until he did get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But looked pretty bad at the time. We thought it was a broken ankle, but I don't know if it's better that it's a high ankle sprain or not. But
No.
got to let it fully get healed.
Yes, sir. So, and they have a lot of weapons or a lot of receivers on their offense. So, be sure to catch our waiver show out.
We'll go into them here soon once we get to their game. But their offense looked pretty good, surprisingly.
Yeah.
All right. Last one, like I said, not fantasy relevant, but I think it was the Jets star left tackle. Does he play? Mekhi Becton?
Yeah. Mekhi Becton, left tackle, 6'8" monster.
Yep. hate to see that. Definitely for a rookie quarterback, you rely on a good left tackle to obviously protect your blind side. Hate to see him this time, but we'll obviously get the recap on him and let you guys know.
Yep.
All right. That's all we got for injuries. Again, we will be having our waiver show. When are we doing it? Tomorrow morning or Tuesday?
No, we're Tuesday morning.
Tuesday morning, bright and early.
Bright and early.
Are able to listen to us live. If not, we'll get it posted right away on Podbean. It'll be on Twitch. It'll be on YouTube. All of our podcast
sites,
platforms.
Yep.
And again, if you want to watch a video, Twitch and YouTube. All right, now Aaron, let's hear your biggest surprise of Week 1 so far.
We might as well go with the obvious, right? The Green Bay Packers, New Orleans
Oh
Saints. George already owes me lunch because Aaron Rodgers put up a stinker.
man,
15 for 28, 2 interceptions, only 3 points. Not good, man.
yeah, hit a real rough first game for that entire Packer team. Offense wasn't flowing, defense wasn't flowing, and they really lost the line of scrimmage on both sides, which is
I
a
mean,
huge recipe for disaster.
yeah, just looking through the stats. I mean, Aaron Jones 5 carries for 9 yards.
Yep, had to
Uh,
abandon the run game early.
abysmal.
With about 7 minutes left in the second quarter, it's 17-0.
Yeah, I mean, but Jameis Winston looked pretty good. 14 for 20, 150 yards, 5 touchdowns. Alvin Kamara was really got 20 carries. They ran the ball. Jameis even ran the ball 6 times, which is crazy.
Yeah,
Jameis is not fast.
Jameis looked great. Let me tell you, Jameis
He
was
looked
out there
confident.
running. He lost some weight. He looked pretty mobile in the pocket. Had, like you said, some big scampers. They moved the pocket a lot for him.
Yeah,
Packers was able to get a little bit of pressure on him, but overall, tremendous game. He didn't get sacked, no turnovers. Is that the new Jameis? If this is the Jameis we see, these are Saints or a great
pretty,
team.
and he was
They might
pretty.
still
It
be up.
was, yeah, and it was pretty conservative too. I mean, the guy who led them in target was Troutman. So kind of my sleeper of earlier in the episodes. 6 targets for him. He didn't catch a touchdown pass. That was Johnson, this the hybrid tight end that they have. So
Yep, converted wideout.
yep,
Yeah, but not a good game. Packers wideouts weren't getting separation either.
yeah, no, it's not. It didn't look good for them.
Bad game. So
the
I
the
hate to
the
see it. Look for
the
Packers to bounce back next week. I feel bad because they play
who they
young
play
Lions on
Lions.
Monday night.
Oh, this is a definite win. If the Packers look like this next week, they got some issues.
Well, yeah. Well, like I said, the Saints actually have a good defense. Lions don't.
No, they don't.
We'll go into that more here shortly, but look forward. One game. Nobody on the team's going to get hung up over it. It is concerning, though, one, again, Bakhtiari's out, which forced the Packers to start 2 rookies on the offensive line. But it was very concerning. The Saints were consistently getting pressure. You saw the two picks Aaron Rodgers threw were kind of just threw it up because he had no time.
Hmm.
Not good. Wideouts can get separation. Yeah, not a good start. Not the Green Bay Packers team we saw late last season make a good run in the NFC.
Yep.
But I hate to see it. Saints played a great game too. So it's
Yeah.
not all about the Packers doing bad. It's more about the Saints doing good and really controlling the game from the
Yeah,
go.
they dominated.
Packers scored 3 points, probably the least in 2 years, I'd imagine at least.
Maybe we have to go and look. What was your biggest
Yeah,
surprise?
whatever. Uh,
Was it the Packers?
what?
I said, was your biggest surprise also the Packers?
Oh no, but I hate to see it. But yeah, we'll move on to next week. A good game, Saints. Get that game out of our memory. My biggest surprise came from another NFC team, NFC West. The Arizona Cardinals go out, travel to Tennessee, and just straight dominate them.
Yeah,
Kyler Murray looked back like the QB1 of weeks 1 through 12 last year. That whole offense was clicking. That defense was getting pressure consistently on Tannehill. I think they forced 2 turnovers on Tannehill, 6 sacks, 5 from Chandler Jones. Wow, is all I can say.
3 turnovers on Tannehill. He fumbled twice.
Oh, geez. So,
Yeah, and they were able to bottle up Henry. But one surprise that I had was Henry caught 3 balls on 4 targets.
well,
Very
yeah,
rare
I
you
mean,
see that. Very rare
at
you see
one
that.
point, I think in the second half, he had 9 yards rushing.
Yes, tell me about it.
He ended the game with 58, which is good, 17 carries, but you haven't seen Henry been stopped like that the past 2 years.
No, and then also Kristen Kirk. What a game for him, man. He's their deep threat receiver, as you can kind of see. He was beating people deep down the field. Tennessee doesn't have a really good defense anyway, so you kind of expected a high scoring game, but for Tennessee to only put up 13 points against Arizona is pretty surprising. Chandler Jones Chandler, is it Chandler Jones? Yeah, 5 sacks.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, yeah,
And, Julio contained 3 for 29. AJ Brown 4 for 49. He did get the touchdown, but still, that's crazy by some, a team that everybody thought would finish last in their division to come out and dominate, one of the top AFC teams that easily.
Mm-hmm.
Look out, the NFC North is going to be scary.
NFC West.
NFC West, oh yeah, North, yeah,
The
North
North,
not.
the North's gonna be on 4 after
Yeah,
tonight's
North
game.
not good. The West, NFC West, great. Um, and again, Chase Edmonds, 12 carries, 60 yards, good yards per carry. James Conner had more carries, but only 53 yards, 16 carries, 53 yards. So
Mm-hmm.
they use both. Chase Edmonds got involved in the receiving game. We'll see. I didn't like any running back on that team. We'll see if Chase Edmonds can keep it up, but definitely think he's a consistent receiving threat. We'll see if he can keep up, that rushing game. But 60 yards rushing, that's good.
Oh, for
Kyler,
sure.
5 total TDs. Like I said, amazing game. That one he just made, he kind of jumped and just threw it up to Kirk perfectly in the back of the end zone.
Oh yeah, it was around the money.
A thing of beauty.
Yeah. Um, you want to go down the list, or you want to go? Or I got another game I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, you pick next game and I'll pick the next one.
Dude,
Let's freestyle.
so
We're not going with our plan. We were talking on Twitch. Hey, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We don't give a shit. We freestyle, baby. Let's go. What you got, Aaron?
all right, so really quick, Houston, Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence looked like a rookie. 28 for 51, 3 interceptions, but he did for 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. But the surprise out of that was a running back split. 9 carries for Hyde and only 5 carries for James Robinson. So should fantasy owners of James Robinson be kind of concerned by him kind of being used as more of a third down back? I mean, he had 6 targets, but only 5 carries.
And only caught 3 of those targets.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely want to see more usage. I'll be looking forward to seeing the snap count. Review that. I think it typically comes out Tuesday morning, or maybe tomorrow when it comes out for the
You might be able to get it
Sunday.
on Pro Football Focus Monday morning.
I got a couple just like you Google NFL snap count. That's how you can see how a lot of people kind of are taking the trajectory in the right way. Oh, you got to go this way on the camera. This way, you see them start getting 5 snaps, 15 snaps, 20. The snap count just keeps going up, and that's how you can find steals before everybody else. That's what we're here to tell you guys. Be sure to follow us all season long and listen to us live. We'll be giving out our sleepers. We'll be giving out our waiver picks. We hope people in our leagues don't listen. But
If
we
they
got to
do,
be
who
together
cares?
as people. We all try to win together.
Exactly.
But Tyrod Taylor looked pretty good, also for that Houston team, which is surprising. Brandon Cooks had over 100 yards receiving. Mark Ingram, 26 carries for 85 yards on that team. Philip Lindsay had 8 carries, fumbled one early in the first. He did get a touchdown. This is pretty much the same exact play later in the game. David Johnson, only 3 carries, hit 3 catches on 4 targets as well. So that
Yeah.
running backfield, not what anybody expected. I think Ingram taking the lead, at least this week.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, my one of my co-managers in one of my leagues was like, "Oh, should we pick up Philip Lindsay just in case Ingram sucks?" I was like, "I kind of want to stay away from that backfield, but if they're playing how they played, well, I mean Jacksonville is Jacksonville, but if they're playing how they played against Jacksonville week 1, I kind of want to see that."
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yep. So your boy Marvin Jones caught a TD Chark from Lawrence. So like you said, 58 times. I mean, is this what we're gonna expect from them? I hope not. But if that's what they do versus Houston, it's not off to a good start.
Yeah, I mean, so like I kind of said, I mean, I kind of figured Marvin Jones would be a fixture in that offense. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So this is
I mean
kind
he
of
got
kind
what
of kind of what I
9
expected.
targets, 12 for Chark, only converting on 3 of them. But
Yeah, 12 targets for Chark. That's a lot.
yeah, but again, 51 attempts. If this team is bad, like they should be, Trevor Lawrence will have his great moments. He'll have his bad moments. Kind of like Burrow last season. But you know, can you hear that?
No, I ain't hear it.
All right, cool. Cause yeah, these automatic videos on ESPN's ad keep playing, and it just starts talking. But all right, you got anything else to add for that game?
No, I'm kind of. I mean, oh, you already talked about Brandon Cooks. Yeah, so no, I'm good on that one.
All right, I'll go into one that I was disappointed in. Denver Broncos at the New York Football Giants. Same Giants offense did not look good, even with Saquon. Saquon 10 carries, 26 yards. Um, I think he had a couple catches, trying to put up one catch only on 3 targets. Not a good day at all for Saquon. I watched the red zone. They didn't show much of the Giants' offense. They only had 13 points. Gonna have to wait to see some tape on him, see how Saquon looked, to kind of see if it's still that offensive line is garbage. B, if the Broncos game planned tremendously for Saquon, or C, he still isn't into his midseason form, which he's not. He's coming a week off practice,
Yeah.
so hope to see. P Diddy asking in the chat, do we expect a higher workload for Saquon next week? I hope. Only 11 touches. We'll wait to see the snap count.
Yeah.
Jamal Williams had a big game. I think Jamal Williams probably is a better play next week until we see more out of Saquon.
You said Jamal Williams?
Yep, that's who he asked in the chat. If he should go or Jamal or Saquon.
Yeah. So
We'll see. Wait to hear back from us, but
yeah, I was gonna say we can talk about the Lions next after we talk about any more out of this game. But Teddy Bridgewater looked pretty good.
yeah,
Your boy Javonte Williams, 14 carries. So he had more carries than Gordon, but Gordon did more with the touches. Well, I mean, really had one big rush.
Yeah.
But
Javonte only got one target. Pretty disappointed that Gordon got 3 to Javonte's 1. Both running backs, before Melvin Gordon had 7-yard carry. Other than that, 10 carries for 30 yards. Javonte 14 for 45. So the Giants' defense is solid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree. The Giants' defense is pretty solid.
Broncos were up. I feel like if they go down more, maybe Javonte will get more carries or more targets, I should say. Be in the game more than Melvin. So
right.
We will see. But
We'll
Judy,
see.
again, he got hurt before that. 6 for 72, 7 targets. KJ Hamler dropped the bomb. Other than that, he was pretty involved. Tim Patrick as well.
Sutton didn't look healthy.
No, yeah, I mean I didn't see too much of him. I saw him only get that one catch, 14 yards. But hate to see that. But we'll see. Maybe again he's still coming off injury. Odell, you saw him be inactive because he's not fully recovered. So teams being cautious with their stars, especially with the 17-game season coming up.
Yeah. So let's touch.
Fully healthy. So all right, who do you want to go to?
Let's touch the Lions really quick. Lions and Niners. So the Lions threw the ball almost 60 times. That's crazy. DeAndre Swift led the team in targets, 11 targets. Right behind him is Hockenson, and then right behind that was Jamal Williams. So you kind of seeing Jared Goff kind of being, kind of checked down and dink and dunk down the field, but averaging 10 yards or almost 10 yards of completion is pretty good. Jamal Williams looks like the better running back on the team just by his yards per carry. But yeah, Jamal Williams seems like we kind of said before, he was definitely gonna be a player for fantasy this year.
Yep, and I'm sure I didn't watch the game again fully. I just watched on Red Zone. Did they play them both together a lot? I would imagine so from their numbers.
I was kind of in and out because I was doing some stuff with the family, but listen, but from what I saw, they were not on the field at the same time. But one interesting thing to note is that they introduced Jamal Williams as a starting running back and not DeAndre Swift.
Yeah, do what you want with that. I don't look too much into it.
We got
what
was that?
It's a guy we talked about in the game, pre-show, intro, whatever. Elijah Mitchell, not junior, really had a good 19 carries for 104 yards, 5 average, a touchdown. Whoever the running back in San Fran, which it looks like he, clearly got the workload, 19 carries compared to only 8, 9 for everybody else.
Well, the running backs those don't count. You got Morrison and Hasty only getting 3 carries. Obviously, Morrison got hurt.
Yep. So we'll
Interesting
see
to
if
see.
Sermon's back
Interesting to
for
see.
the next game.
Yeah, we
Hasty,
gotta see. We gotta see what happens with that because that was very interesting. It came out of the blue. I think at 12 o'clock on Sunday
Yeah.
that he was a healthy and active in street clothes. So, but it's really weird because he got the bulk of the carries in the preseason. He was with the starters too. He has some carries with the starters. He came in right after Mostert came out. So it's very interesting to see them decide to put him in street clothes. So maybe it was a team violation or something. That's normally what you'll see, but I don't expect Shanahan to say too much about that.
Yeah.
Uh,
But it was weird. They brought the Niners. They brought Trey Lance in on the goal line, and he threw the first touchdown of the game. That was
yep.
his only pass completion. He obviously he got 3 carries. Didn't do much with them, but Jimmy G had a great game. Again, not really playing a defense at all. 17
No.
completions, 300 yards. Debo had a monster game.
No. Ayuk.
Yeah,
Um,
you didn't get a catch. I think he
he
got
wasn't
hurt
in
a little.
much.
Yeah, he was.
Hamstring.
Yep. So we'll monitor that. But Debo looked phenomenal. Kittle, did his solid only on 5 targets, 78 yards. Um,
Yep. Yep.
Niners
But
dominated, but Lions almost made a late comeback. They did outscore them in the second half, 10-23. So
I mean, they were down 41-17 with 2 minutes left. So,
yeah, hey,
Hawkinson looked pretty good, scoring the first touchdown. Him and Goff have a
yep.
pretty good relationship. So,
And again, yeah, you love to see the 10 targets. So both well for my season-long bets on. I got on Hawkinson.
yeah, for sure, he's already up on him. So, what else you got? Another game?
All right, yeah, another one that I was surprised. Big, huge surprise. The Philadelphia Eagles go to Atlanta, whomp them 32-6. That defense looked great for the Eagles. Jalen Hurts and the offense looked great. The Falcons just looked absolutely
Terrible.
terrible. They couldn't do anything. Ridley had 5 for 50 only on 8 targets. Pitts 4 for 30 on 8 targets. What happened in Atlanta? Russell Gage 2 targets, no catches.
I mean, I don't know. Russell Gage at this point. If I guess we gotta wait next week, but it did not look good for him. Target share.
Everybody just didn't get it all. Matt Ryan only threw 35 times, even though they got spanked. Like,
Yeah. Arthur Smith. I don't know. It's his first time being a head coach. I don't know if he was calling plays or I don't know that situation there. But one weird thing was Cordell Patterson. He looked like the better running back, and he's a converted wide receiver, obviously.
oh,
Cordell Patterson.
yeah.
Yeah. So, he had 7 carries for 54 yards compared to Mike Davis 15 for 49.
And only a long of 14, so really got that 7.7 average. That's something to look for. We'll be talking about him on the waiver pickup show for sure. The Eagles, if this is how the Eagles offense is going to be this year, we both completely missed on that. Hurts had a great game. I think he had 3 total touchdowns, 260 yards passing, another 60 on the ground. Devonta Smith had a good game, 6 for 70 in a TD. Rager even 6 for 50 in a TD. Goddard 440 in a TD. Wow, is all I can say.
Yeah.
That Eagles offense looked good.
Oh, they did for sure. But then again, we got a caveat and say that's against Atlanta's offense.
Yeah. Yep. So we'll see. Still nobody expects too much from the Eagles, and everybody's putting them in that kind of bottom tier class. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Week 1 looks real good for
them. Let's go to another game because that was that game was kind of disappointment. But I actually would enjoy listening to watching some of the Chargers versus the football team. Obviously, I think the football team could have won a game if Fitzpatrick was still in. But you say Heineke?
Yep.
I think it says his name right. He was still pretty. He's still pretty effective. 11 for 15. Gibson got the bulk of the carries. Obviously, all the carries pretty much.
The workload was nice.
And he also led the team in targets. It was only 5 targets. They didn't let they were passing the ball a lot. But talk about what's really surprising was Eckler only getting I think one target, no catches, but 1 target. 15 carries, which is nice. Like to see more yards, but he did get the touchdown. And Herbert was besides that pick, he was in that fumble. He was pretty efficient. 31 for 47. for 337 yards against a tough Washington defense,
Yeah.
as we know. But Keenan Allen and Mike Williams just immense amount of targets, and obviously Jared Cook, too, the new tight end they got, had 8 targets. So
Yeah,
look pretty
crazy.
good fantasy for those guys.
Yeah, they all three did real good. Kind of surprised most about Mike Williams, 8 for 82 and a touchdown. Again, we've seen Mike make big plays. If he gets 12 targets a week, look for him to be a big problem.
Yeah.
On the
And
football team side, again, game script probably got changed a little bit. Heineke was still, successful passing the ball, but mostly what to do with those numbers. Logan Thomas caught the TD. Still not giving up on the Washington football team offense. Like I said, love the workload from Gibson, 20 carries, 5 targets. Not quite as high as McCaffrey, but solid. Maybe more
for
targets,
sure.
but yeah.
Yeah.
But your boy Herbert, yeah, looked real good.
Yep.
Eckler got a rushing TD, which I was surprised about. Larry Roundtree looked to be the main backup. Look out for him. He's a rookie pickup. I think we talked about him a little bit in our rookie RB show.
We did.
Definitely, like I said, when we'll release our waivers soon, he will be one of the guys to target because Eckler, he came into the game with a hammy, didn't look at all affected, but we'll see how obviously he feels tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Chargers got the win. Wish Fitzmagic didn't get hurt and we could have really saw what that Redskins offense is going to look like, but we'll have to wait another week. We'll have to see if Fitzmagic plays next week or if that hip injury is going to be long term.
Yep, and then I look forward to that lunch.
Yeah, I own lunch, for one of our bets, so whatever.
If Rodgers obviously, I think next week I'll probably have to buy you lunch because I think Rodgers is going to put up monster numbers against the Lions.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we'll see.
You'll get it back. You'll get it back.
All right,
what
Steelers
else?
at Bills, 23-16. Pittsburgh upsets Buffalo on the road. I think Steelers are plus 250 or something. Bills, really pretty heavy favorites. You knew that defense was going to be tough. They were pretty effective versus Josh Allen. Didn't really let him dominate. His numbers look pretty good. 270 passing yards with a TD, with 44 rushing yards. Yeah, if you watched it late, yep, he had the 2 fumbles. That second half, Steelers defense really stepped up. They outscored him 23-6 in the second half. So
yeah.
Great game. Big Ben looked terrible. Absolute dog shit.
Yeah, so kind of feeling Deontay Johnson's a wide receiver on that team, 10 targets. That's the guy to have.
He missed a lot of time. He left with an injury. He came back, but still, wasn't on the field consistently after that. We'll see what his snap counts look like.
Yeah, only 3 targets for Najee Harris, 16 carries for 45 yards. Not great. That's kind of people's fear with Najee was the offensive line for Pittsburgh's not great. It's not the vintage offensive line they used to seeing, but only getting 3 targets and and only catching one of them for 4 yards. He said Ben Roethlisberger didn't look good. He looked like the same Ben Roethlisberger.
18 for 32, 180 yards, 5.9 yard average. He was missing some throws badly. Just did not look good at all. Like I said, Deontay, 5 of 10 targets, you'd like to see that up more, about 70-80% catch rate. But definitely encouraging seeing the 10 targets. Juju actually second on the team with 8 targets. So Diggs 9 for 60. Cole Beasley, Emmanuel Sanders. Cole Beasley more targets than Sanders, but still 21 between the two of them. 14 for Diggs. Kind of what you'd expect. Gabriel Davis, your boy, got the TD 2 for 40.
Yeah, he's right now he's wide receiver 4 on that team. But as you see, it's a heavy volume offense passing.
Yep.
So
51 attempts. Singletary actually looked pretty good.
He did look pretty good, and I'm sure
yards, 3 catches on 5 targets.
Yeah, he also lost 2 fumbles. So
did he?
Yeah.
So how good did he look?
He looked good. He looked good running the football, but we can't have those fumbles. Matt Breida looked absolutely terrible, so we know we won't see anything from him.
He didn't lose any fumbles though, but yeah, 2 fumbles still concerning.
Yeah.
All right, what's next?
What have we talked about? We already talked about Arizona, right? Did we talk about Carolina? We didn't talk about Carolina.
No.
Okay, yeah. So Carolina, obviously, Sam Darnold looked pretty good. Only 19 points for the offense, but against the Jets. I mean, Robert Salah is a pretty good defensive coordinator, but Sam Darnold was pretty efficient, 24 for 35. He had a passing touchdown and a rushing touchdown. You like to see that. McCaffrey obviously leading the targets with 9 catches. He looked pretty good running the ball. And then DJ Moore, second on the team with targets at 8. Your boy Robbie Anderson, 3 targets, 1 catch in the 57-yard touchdown.
He caught the one that matters, though.
He caught the one that matters. He say, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, he was, I think Marshall had 6 targets, so Marshall had more targets than Robbie Anderson.
Like I said, the Robbie caught the one that matters. Obviously, only 3 targets, a little concerning, but we'll see how it goes moving on. And Robbie gets the touchdown every game. It don't matter.
Yeah, Corey Davis looked to have the chemistry with Zach Wilson. He looked a little shaky early, but kind of figured it out late. The running game for them is terrible for the Jets. I don't see how they're going to keep. I mean, so when Carter was in the game, it was just obvious running situation, so just nowhere to run the ball. Like to see him get in the game a little bit more than he did. Tevin Coleman's terrible. At this point, you got to get the ball to the young guys, either Ty Johnson or Michael Carter. Let them just run the ball and figure it out. And do something different with Tevin Coleman. He's eating up valuable time for the young guys.
Anybody who runs, the running back, I think they just got to go to an offense, more passing, like the Bills,
Yeah, I mean the Bills. Yeah, passing. The Bills.
Every play they got short passes, use them as running plays. Your running game's not going to be successful.
Yeah, but first week.
Accept it.
Yeah, I mean, first week. Elijah Moore was very disappointing. 1 catch for -3 yards, 4 targets.
Drop in the end zone.
Mm-hmm.
Zach Wilson, 20 for 37. Looked like a rookie, but like you said, came along early. They scored all their points in the second half.
Mm-hmm.
Take a short amount in that comeback.
Yeah,
but love McCaffrey, love the workload. Like you said, 9 targets, 1 carries. A good game. That Panthers offense. We'll see. Obviously, they didn't play anybody really that good, but in the first half, they looked great. They got slowed down in the second half, but we'll see what Darnold can do.
Oh, for sure.
All right. Surprised you didn't mention this game. Yeah, Browns-Chiefs.
Yeah, I was kind of saving that game. That game just lost me one of my fantasy matchups.
Yeah, Browns came short. They were up most of the game, honestly. They were up big early. Then they, of course, just did what the Browns do, and they're not good.
Yeah, Kansas City's notoriously slow starters. But I like what I saw of the Browns. Obviously, they ran the ball pretty effective. That's what they do. They're known to do that. They spread the ball around on offense, so the receivers are kind of hard to judge. But 15 targets for Tyreek Hill, 11 catches, 198 yards, and a touchdown. Did he have 2 touchdowns? No, he had a touchdown.
I know he caught that bomb, but woo.
It's the stupid amount of stuff you looked in. Yeah, Kelsey had the 2 touchdowns. Kelsey's the red zone threat. Your boy Clyde Edwards-Helaire. The Browns defense. The Browns defense is good though. Yeah. They kind of stop. They know how to stop the run. But he was pretty effective catching the football, which you like to see. 3 catches for 29 yards. So involved in the passing game a little bit. Kind of saved them for 10 fantasy points.
Yeah. And Chubb, the main guy, getting 15 carries, 2 touchdowns for them. Again, Odell wasn't out. I wonder how they'll be when he is healthy. Surprise ruled out. They said he had a good week of practice, said he was going to play, but ruled him out. So obviously, again, they want him to be fully healthy, and they don't want to rush him back.
Nope.
But yeah, vintage Mahomes, 337, 3 TDs.
4 TDs, 4 total touchdowns.
Oh, rushed one in too. Yeah, look at that.
He rushed one in too. Yeah. It's that's what you like to see out of Mahomes. That's the kind of game you like to see. He still has an issue dropping too deep in the pocket. They kind of almost lost him the game at the end there, just dropping too deep against 2 elite pass rushers. Well, not.
Yeah. Should have
sorry.
Drop, but
it happens. Mahomes throws a lot of passes that should be picked that are dropped. So.
Yeah, but again, they get the win, 33-29.
Yeah. So 3 games left. This game
quick so we can get to the Sunday night football game, baby.
So this game right here is a battle of the Alabama quarterbacks. Tua Tagovailoa versus Mac Jones. I actually liked the way Mac Jones looked. feel like the Patriots kind of lost this game. I mean, the Dolphins has a good defense, but I think the Patriots should have won this game. Tua looked okay. 16 for 27, 200 yards, a touchdown and a pick. He also rushed in a touchdown. He had a good connection with Waddle. Gaskins looked pretty good running the football, but only 9 carries. So,
Devontae Parker in a nice catch
mm-hmm.
down the sideline, 4 for 80. 7 targets.
Exactly, 2 targets, 0 catches. Kind of disappointed on that one.
Yep, Pussy J. Women fantasy. He started Gesicki over Gronk. Love to see that.
To talk about Mac Jones, 29 for 39, 281 and a touchdown. You can definitely see why they released Cam Newton. I mean, he looks like a competent quarterback. Makes some good throws. He makes good decisions, and I like the way he carries himself. He never gets too high, never gets too low. I can see them kind of sneaking and possibly winning a division if they can figure out how to close out a game because they should have won this game. The Bills, I think the Bills are a little bit vulnerable because their defense isn't that great. Nelson Aguilar, man, 5 catches, 70 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah.
And James White, 7 targets.
Back to that role, James White could be available. He'll be a valuable guy on our waiver show.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, Patriots offense finally looked good, like, a real offense, throwing the ball. Tua's still more of a game manager. We'll see. I'd like to see more 9 for Gaskin, but average 5 yards a carry, did pretty good in what he could. Jalen Waddle, did he get hurt?
I don't think so. I don't think he got hurt. I didn't see it on my report.
He did good. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. For some reason, I thought he did, but could be wrong. Oh, well.
Yep.
But yeah, Patriots seemed like they had it. If you look at the stats, both running backs for the Patriots. Ramondre Stevenson fumbled his first carry. Didn't see the game again. Damian Harris fumbled late in the game.
Yeah.
Belichick will stand for that. So.
That's what I'm saying. They should have won that game. They kind of cost themselves a game. So. Let's go Minnesota versus Cleveland. Or not Cleveland, Cincinnati.
Overtime game.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Kirk Cousins.
Late.
Kirk Cousins is terrible.
Great. Cousins is trash. We knew that. Burrow did great. Looked real good. Jamar Chase caught 2 TDs after people were talking about drops in the preseason. Has proved preseason don't matter. Boyd.
No, he only caught 1 touchdown.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, 1. Higgins caught the other one.
Okay.
Mixon looked good.
For Chase, 5 for 100. I think my stats are loading.
I tell you, I mean Mixon. Yeah, Tyler Boyd. Only 4 targets for Tyler Boyd.
Yeah, took the back seat to the other 2 wideouts. So Mixon did look good. Yeah, I think he was the second best RB this week.
I have to go and look at all of them. I think McCaffrey was 1. No,
he did good. That's all that matters.
Yeah, I think there's another one who might have did better. I can't think of it right now. I have to go look at all the stats. He looked good though. I mean, he's running the ball hard. 29 carries is a lot because I thought there'd be a lot more passing, but they ran the ball more than they threw it, which is good to kind of protect Burrow. So maybe not a high volume passing attack like we thought it would be. What we saw last year out of Zach Taylor.
Minnesota's not that good. But
Dalvin Cook didn't look that good. Honestly, he fumbled the ball, cost him the game. Only 20 carries, was able to do 61 yards. And Cincinnati has a sneaky good defense, but not defense to stop Cook from eating.
Yeah.
Thielen
came through.
Yeah, Thielen definitely came through.
Looked like a wideout 1. 9 for 90, 2 TDs. Justin Jefferson 5 catches, 71 yards on his 9 targets.
I would say that. Osborne's that third guy. But I would say back to Jefferson, he had a couple passes that if Kirk Cousins was good, he might have put up better stats. Because Kirk Cousins is back overthrowing people. Dalvin Cook was involved in PPR, 7 targets, 6 catches, 43 yards. So I'd like to see that out of him.
Yeah, so, I mean, he did good, with the 60 yards and the TD, so rushing and then, add that on.
Yeah, not bad. And then I can't think of the last game we didn't touch on. I'm missing it.
Seahawks Colts.
Oh yes, there it was. Seahawks Colts. Yeah, man. So Tyler Lockett is that his one good game and he'll go away for a while?
For a couple of weeks, yeah.
Is that what we're thinking here? I mean, this is the typical. Yeah, They ran the ball a lot.
Looks good.
They ran the ball a lot this game. About even
Yeah, Carson
splits.
did good.
Carson did
Carson looked pretty solid, you know.
he did okay. Everett looked pretty good. Well, only 2 targets, um, but Wilson didn't
Caught
throw
the
the ball a
TD.
lot though. Yeah, Wilson didn't throw the ball a lot this game. Besides the 4 touchdowns, but Metcalf caught a
Yeah.
touchdown as well. I
Surprised
like
to
to
see
see that.
Jonathan Taylor 6 catches, 60 yards for the Colts.
I'm not because I know he can. I know he's pretty used. He was used at PPR last year. That's why he's kind of valuable. But they both the running backs led the team in targets. It's kind of
Yeah.
concerning for the Colts. Wentz didn't look
Yeah.
good.
Wentz,
Needless
yeah,
to
it
say.
was 28-16 that the Seahawks come home and ruin their season opener.
Yeah, a lot of people expected the Colts to be either because they were the home underdog, and normally betting favorites they like to take the home underdog.
Yeah.
But no, they didn't work out for them this week with that game.
That's all your thing, the betting, you know. I lost a couple parlays. I'm done. I just hope my season long bets pay off now, and we'll go from there.
Yep, that's fine. I forgot to recap on Twitter of our football picks NFL, so I had to go through that and post. I had to go through it. I didn't. I only placed one bet, and the Lions covered, so I lost that bet. Week one, I kind of want to stay away. I think the guys had some stuff, so I got to go back and see how they did. But the guys had some stuff up there. I got to check them out.
Yeah.
So this
So
game
now
going on
that's
right
it. That's
now.
what we got. Sunday night football is on right now. 13-0. Rams are up. Van Jefferson, you saw him get involved, 67-yard TD early. Love to see that at a Stafford. Something that's really going to be impressive watching that long ball in LA.
Yeah, Van Jefferson is their deep threat.
And they
At
got
least that's
Deshaun
all I was.
Jackson.
I'm all about playing the young guys if they have the talent. So I kind of lean towards that.
We all know Deshaun can run. He's fast. He's one of the fastest wideouts in the league.
David Montgomery's already looking pretty good, running around out there. Fields
came in for a throw. It looks like
Yeah. Fields came in for one play. I got that notification.
We're gonna have to see what it is and go check that game out. But excited to see that Rams are one of the NFC favorites. So we'll see what they can do.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, that wraps up our week one recap. Be sure to look out. We will have our waiver show coming out Tuesday morning, bright and early. Join us live if you want, or if you can. If not, we'll post it live. So be sure to check it out.
I would say that Tuesday show will be live on Podbeam, and then people can play back and listen. So that Tuesday show will be live on Podbeam. So that way it just stays up there in the cloud.
Oh yeah. So let's go. Let's get ready. Be ready for it. Again, we'll be posting. We'll probably release some waiver pickups maybe tonight or tomorrow on Instagram, Facebook. But be sure to listen to us, follow us, check us out. Let us know what your thoughts. Let us know some guys that you like on your waiver list that we don't have. But we're excited. We're ready. Hoping for a better week next week for the Packers. But that does our week one recap show. I wasn't sure if you was gonna say something else there. All right.
Oh, my bad. I was looking at something. I was looking at something. My bad, bro. I got distracted. Yes, sir. I was going to end the episode at whatever you said there. So
that does it. Thanks for listening, y'all. Much love. We out.
Peace. Oh man. Huh?
Oh, you end stream? We can keep it on.
I don't know. I didn't end it yet.
Man, oh man. What you about? I'm about to hop on for some duty or something. Watch some football.
I'm about to hop on. I'm probably gonna hop on 2K. I'm about to crack open a bottle of wine and eat some chicken wings and play 2K.
Nice. Yeah, I'm about to go find something to eat.
Yeah, eat your fat ass.
I know, right? Hell yeah.
All right. What about to say? So Tuesday, you want to do like what time you want to record? Early in the morning, like 7 a.m.
Maybe earlier,
It gets pretty. It gets.
What?
Well, I'm trying to think here. We could probably do like 6:30. I'll text you 6:30 or 7.
I'll have to check my work schedule.
Yeah, check your work schedule.
Let me see. We hope you all check us out live. Let's see, Tuesday?
Yeah,
I guess I could do it whenever Tuesday.
whenever.
Saturday.
Well, it'll probably be early. Like I want to say like 7 because I want to because I take Izzy to counseling in the morning. So we do 7 and we good to go.
Nice.
Yep.
All right, dog.
All right, I'll catch you on chat.
All right, bet.